Hi guys, welcome to A&B Homemaker, a place where we are redefining the modern homemaker through recipes, thoughts, ideas, and so much more. And today I have a great recipe that I'm excited to share with you guys. So we're in the holiday season, it's cold outside, and that is the perfect time for a good cup of hot chocolate. Now I love hot chocolate. It is one of my favorite things to drink. When it's cold outside, get a good blanket, snuggle up on the couch, watching a good movie, and a good mug of hot chocolate, and I am just in heaven. And lately, I have been obsessed with the craze of hot chocolate bombs. And so I am so excited that today we are going to learn how to make hot chocolate bombs together. So let's get started. So you might be wondering, what is a hot chocolate bomb? And so a hot chocolate bomb is essentially a ball of chocolate that you melt inside of a cup of hot milk, and as the ball of chocolate melts, it reveals a hot cocoa mixture, mini marshmallows, or whatever you love to put into your hot cocoa. And so as your chocolate ball melts and the hot cocoa gets in the milk and you stir it all up, you boom, have a bomb of hot chocolate in your mug. Absolutely wonderful, super fun way to have hot chocolate. And so that is what we are going to be making. Let's get started. Okay, so step one is we are gonna make our chocolate balls, or the chocolate bombs that the hot cocoa is gonna go inside of. And so to get us started, I have some cylinder shaped silicone molds that I got offline. And then I also melted some chocolate. And so to melt the chocolate, I basically just took some chocolate chips, I put them in a bowl, and then I popped the bowl in the microwave for 10 to 15 seconds. And then between the 10 to 15 seconds, I would stir the chocolate to make sure that it was melting evenly. Because what you don't want is to overcook your chocolate and then end up with some kind of hard, very rigid substance that's not going to go into the molds well. And so stirring it evenly, especially making sure that once you start to stir it, the heat will start to melt the other chocolates. It works out great. Just make sure you watch it and you're stirring it. And so now I'm going to go ahead and I am going to put the chocolate into the mold. I'm going to do about a spoonful per mold. Okay, so now I have chocolate in each of my molds, and I'm going to spread it around evenly to make sure that I have chocolate on every part of the inside of the mold. Because we want to make sure that when we take our sphere, when we take the balls out of the shape, that we have a complete sphere. And so I'm just going to spread this around until, with the back of the spoon, until each of them is complete. Okay, so now our chocolate molds have been in the freezer for about 10 minutes. And so now I've taken them out so we can see how they turned out. Let's find out. Have 6 halves of our chocolate bombs ready to be filled. So let's get started. Okay, so to get started with filling our hot chocolate bombs, I've got some regular milk chocolate cocoa, I've got some white chocolate cocoa, and I have some mini marshmallows. And that is because that's what I prefer in my hot chocolate, so that's what I'm going to put inside my hot chocolate bomb. I'm probably going to put about a tablespoon or so of the milk chocolate and then a tablespoon of the white chocolate and just kind of play it by ear and see how full the bomb gets. And then I'm going to add some marshmallows on top of it, and then we'll seal the bombs and our hot chocolate bombs will be ready to go. Let's get started. Excitement to get these hot chocolate bombs going, I accidentally filled all 6 of my halves with hot cocoa and marshmallow mix. And of course, that doesn't make sense because we need half of the bomb to be empty so that we can put it on top to combine to make one single bomb. And so I've emptied out half of the bombs. with the hot chocolate. So now I can go ahead and I can feel free to put the tops on them and seal them together. And so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get a hot plate ready so I can get our tops ready to seal. So I'll be right back. Okay, so to seal our two halves together, I've got one plate that I put in the microwave until it was hot, and then I've got a cup of hot water that I've got a spoon also heating in. And so to seal our balls, I'm going to take one of my halves, I'm going to put it on the plate until it heats up some to melt the edges, and then I'm going to connect it with one of the halves. And I'm trying to be very careful not to use my own body heat to melt the sphere. And then I'm going to take my hot spoon out of the hot water. I'm going to dry it off a little bit. And then I'm just going to kind of touch up the edges a little bit to kind of create more of a seal. And then I will have my hot chocolate bomb that's ready to go. So guys, we have officially made hot chocolate bombs. And to go ahead and finish off the seal, I will say I added a little bit more chocolate around the rim. And then to jazz it up, I added some white chocolate to the top. It was supposed to be a drizzle, but it was more like a snowfall / blizzard. And so the last thing left to do to enjoy our hot chocolate bomb is to drop it into a hot cup of milk. And for me, I have almond milk because that's what I prefer. And so dropping it in and enjoying, and then you have your hot chocolate bomb. So in the comments below, let me know if you try the recipe for the hot chocolate bomb, how you like it, how your family, how your friends like it. Let me know what suggestions you have, what things worked for you, what tips and tricks helped you make your hot chocolate bomb experience the best that it could be. And if you have any suggestions for things that you'd like us to try out later on, different recipes that we should try out, leave that in the comments below. I hope that you have a healthy, a happy, and a safe holiday season. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Bye.